Hi, this is question 2 for assignment 1. The question that I will be answering is explain why you have chosen this particular technology instead of other technologies to support your chosen activity, assessment, or resource. I've decided to do a video, obviously. So in my previous video where I tell you what type of technology I've decided to use, I am going to be using Google Slides, or my students will be using Google Slides to complete this activity or assignment, and it can also be assessed using Google Slides. So the reason I've decided to use Google Slides is for many reasons. My students at my school already have a Google account. So they already have an email and a password set up. And those of you that are familiar with Google, if you log on to your Google, you can go straight to your waffle in the corner. And then you have access to your Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, all of that with just that one email and one password, which is easier for students to use. Also, I use Google Classroom in my classroom. Funny, Google Classroom in my classroom. So what I can do is I can manage my classroom for my students. So if I have my Google Classroom set up, I can simply go to the student's Google Classroom. For example, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but here's my rotation 1 Google Classroom. And all I have to do is set up an assignment underneath classwork. So through my Google Classroom, I can attach the Google Slides format I want the students to use. And then I'll also be able to grade it using my Google Classroom. But I want students to use Google Slides because it is full of different things for students to use. My students, if I want the students to, maybe gen ed students, average students, or my IEP students that have a 504 that need some extra help, I can actually create the Google Slides I want them to use, and then I can push it out to them on their Google Classroom, and they can use that. For my high ability students, I can tell them to go straight on Google Slides, and they can create it all on their own. Also, when they're done, since they have their Google account, all they have to do is press share, and they type in my email address, and it goes directly to me where I can look over it. I can put comments on it. I can edit stuff if they make it so I can edit it, or they can also send it for view only. So it's super helpful that I can comment right on their Google Slides, and that's super helpful. Also, I looked up benefits of creating a presentation using Google Slides, and some benefits are it's easier to share than, like, say, PowerPoint, because it's all in the same format if you're using Google. It's easy to collaborate with others. It's easy to access anywhere that has internet access because you're just using your Google site. It's easy to add drawings, images, videos, because on Google you can just add links, and that is from sites.google.com, which obviously they're going to be their own site, but also on www.insidersheighton.com, it's Google Slides is built for collaboration, which is going to be perfect in any classroom. So that is why I have chosen to use Google Slides for this book talk project rather than, say, PowerPoint or a Word document or something like that. So this is question 2, assignment 1.